We're going to break down the college football playoff, the biases that are going to come up, and how ESPN wants us to play out. It's going to be interesting, people. No bias is held here. The honest to God truth. But first, before we get into it, play the intro, please. All right, people. This is the road to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta. These are my current projections. They're going to be wrong. I understand that. But you know what? This is all about a thought experiment, right? And we'll ask you what happened. So this is what I have happening. Start at the top. Oregon wins out. They beat Ohio State in the Big Ten title game. #1 overall seed. Georgia. This is where it gets interesting, people. Texas. Well, they're going to lose to Texas A&M. Texas A&M will go to play Georgia for the SEC title game. As you see, A&M will lose. It puts Georgia, good old Georgia, #2 seed. Now, with this also happening, Clemson will win out and play SMU in Charlotte. But as you see, SMU will win. In some way, be a hook or crook, be #3 seed. But Clemson will be out. I'll get down to the further ones a little bit later. Remember the whole story? The top 4 conference champions automatically get a bye. Well, playing in Phoenix, Arizona, Fiesta Bowl, UNLV will surpass Boise State and be the highest ranked Group of 5 champion. So they're going to get automatically in. But they're also going to be the highest ranked champion left because the Big 12 is straight cannibalizing themselves right now, which I think UNLV is getting set up for failure. But we'll get to that later. They're #4 seed, which means, hold up, is Ohio State ranked higher than UNLV? Yes, they are. But because they're not a champion, they got to host the game. And if I don't know how people have played in Columbus in December, we're going to find out. December 20th, I have Ohio State, the Ohio State, hosting the Big 12 champion, Arizona State. I love chaos, people. And this is all about a thought experiment. What if Arizona State got in as a 12 seed? Well, who would they play next if they would actually want to win that game? UNLV. Where? The Fiesta Bowl. See what I'm saying here? This is all about having intriguing matchups to sell a product. So, by you having UNLV hosting Arizona State or Ohio State in Arizona, that's intriguing. The second one, remember Texas A&M beat Texas? Well, this is part 2. Texas will host. Yeah, I said it. Texas will host Texas A&M in Austin. They are the 8 and 9 seed. With the winner of that going to play in Texas' favorite bowl game, the Rose Bowl, against Oregon. Good luck with that. Number 11 seed, I have Tennessee. Getting to go on the road to play the 6th seed, because there's no one else for them to play the rest of the year in Penn State. The winner of the 11 versus 6 will get to go to the Peach Bowl. Yeah. Hello, SMU. How you doing? And now, the biggest game nationally on the schedule. The 10 seed goes on the road to the 7 seed. Usually that's not a big game. But if Miami slips in there, remember the whole 80s things? The Catholics versus the criminals. Miami versus Notre Dame is always a big game. So on opening weekend, you will have actually 2 rivalries. You have A&M in Texas, part 2, Miami, Notre Dame. Let's just play this out a little further, okay? Let's just play this scenario out further. Let's just say, for shits and giggles, let's say Notre Dame pulls a dub against Miami. Notre Dame versus Georgia, 2 nationally recognized teams. I don't think Notre Dame has a chance in hell of beating Georgia, but it'll be a big game on week 2. Tennessee versus SMU, Penn State versus SMU will be the smallest game out there. And I mean that 100%. That's the game that can be the bathroom break. But SMU get a chance to beat Penn State. But let's look a little further. Texas A&M versus Oregon. I think Texas has a better shot because Oregon does have speed. A&M speed is not very, let's just say, organized yet. Texas versus Oregon in the Rose Bowl are just for the hell of it. Arizona State versus UNLV in Phoenix. If Arizona State gets past Ohio State, I love UNLV, but you're not beating Arizona at their place. Arizona will be in the semifinals. In this scenario playing right now, I have Arizona State, the semifinals. I have Texas, the semifinals. SMU, semifinals, and Georgia. That's your Final Four. But of course, I can be wrong. This is not one of those dictatorships. My community here, we come together, we discuss everything together like gentlemen and ladies. It's Coach Simmons. What do I know, right? Have a lovely day.